This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
Will.
And today is what, Will?
It's Fandom Fridays.
And I didn't steal your thunder this time.
No, you didn't talk.
What are we asking our viewers to do?
We are asking them to share this video across your social medias, even if you don't like it, especially if you don't like it.
Yes.
And to subscribe. And also leave a comment because we like to interact with you.
Yes. Please leave us comments so we can make fun of you. I mean, interact with you.
Yes.
So, Will, what game for Fandom Friday were you thinking about recommending?
I'm recommending one of my favorites, Fable Anniversary.
Okay.
So this is just basically an HD update of the Fable TLC from the original Xbox and PC. It's on Steam as well as Xbox 360, but it's now backwards compatible on the Xbox One. Basically, they didn't change much besides the UI is improved, in my opinion. Now, instead of just like the scrolling through the menu that it used to have, it's actually formatted like a fantasy book. So you're actually like flipping through the pages to get to your inventory, which is really cool. Obviously, the graphics look much better, although the faces are kind of freaky. But the faces were freaky before. So, I mean, that's what you're going to get with. But the environments look so much better. And they also gave some modern updates. So if you like Fable 2 or Fable 3 and the way that the control scheme works in those games, and the fighting, they've updated the fighting Fable 1 to match the button layouts of those games.
Is there anything else you wanted to say about that?
I don't know. The game is clunky, definitely rough around the edges, but I really enjoy it, and it is so much fun to play. And now that's updated, it's brought it to a whole nother audience. It's like my wife, I try to make her play the original, and she's like, "This looks terrible. I'm never gonna play it." And then she played the HD version, and this is one of her favorite games now. So, yeah.
So, which platform do you recommend people play this on?
Probably the Xbox One, just because it works on the Xbox One, and that's the newest console. I mean, there's not much of a difference between 360 and the Xbox One. If you want to go with the original game, I would recommend just going to the original Xbox.
The comparison they just showed was ridiculous. I know you're like delayed, Will, but holy cow, the old guy went from looking like a freak to looking like kind of a normal person.
Yeah, I know.
Little zoom over there. Oh my
God.
The
Guildmaster looks a lot better.
Holy cow. He looks like an actual old man now instead of like a blocky whatever that was. But yeah.
This game was supposed to be revolutionary, and I think it was in a lot of ways, but the graphics was definitely not one of them.
Oh my God. That was horrible. And they should have fixed the kid way more than they did.
The kid looks terrible.
He looks
I know.
Horrible.
You only play as the kid for like 10 minutes.
I know. He still looks bad.
Yes.
I prefer Fable 2 to this one, but that's just me.
I like Fable 2 a lot, but I mean, I played this one first, so maybe it's just nostalgia hitting me, but this is still my favorite series.
So you said Xbox One is the best way to play this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Though you can play it on PC, and there's an extra hard mode. I think it's called Hero Mode, and that makes the game much more challenging, and people have really enjoyed that. So if that's something you're looking for, get it on Steam.
So I really dug into... are you all done, Will?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Go check out Fable Anniversary. It is a lot of fun. I played through some of it. I played the original more than I played through Anniversary, but looking back, I don't think I could play the original after playing Anniversary.
Yeah.
I'm going to recommend kind of a really obscure mobile phone game. Which is like not really like me.
So unusual for you. Yeah.
This game, I'm not 100% even sure how you pronounce the title. It could be Partia or it could be Partia. I don't know which. I'm gonna go with Partia. We'll call it Partia.
Okay.
If you like Fire Emblem, but you don't like Fire Emblem Heroes, you are in the same boat as me. I'm not a fan of Fire Emblem Heroes. just because it's too simplified to be a true Fire Emblem game. But Fire Emblem did have a Fire Emblem clone come to the platform years ago called Partia, whatever the heck it's called, the Broken Lineage. Okay, this is gonna look really familiar to anybody that plays Fire Emblem. Check out these sprites. They basically created a full length
dialogue box.
Oh yeah, they basically created a full length Fire Emblem style game. It doesn't steal any elements from Fire Emblem though. They did a really good job making their own story up. And it didn't sell very well, actually. I don't think they had they had really good development going into it, and all of the storylines are really well written. But they didn't do as well as they had hoped. But they did complete the trilogy. They said, we put this out, the whole trilogy, for the fans. We didn't make any money off this really at all. I'm like, well, that's an honest effort then.
Yeah.
So, the games are full-length games, no DLC, no microtransactions. The only jarring thing you'll see between this and Fire Emblem is when you go into a fight, it's an on-map fight. It doesn't go into the really cool, slick animation where they're like a horse is running across the screen and slashing somebody with an axe. None of that exists. The battle animations are gone. But all of the cool dialogue and all of the overworld animations, it's all here. It's a really well-made mobile phone game. And there is a trilogy, so if you like the first game, you can buy the second game. If you like the second game, you can buy the third game. It's all there. It's really well done, well executed. It's made by a very small developer. Maybe 3 people, 2 people, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, it certainly looks really good.
But it was released in 2012. This was done in 2012.
This is remarkably similar to Fire Emblem.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the same
game. So you got to think about when this was released, they had not yet released, I don't think Awakening was out yet. Fates definitely wasn't out yet. The latest release of a Fire Emblem game at this point in time was Shadow Dragon, which, if you remember, we talked about before, Will, did not sell well at all. In fact, at the time, it looked like the death of the Fire Emblem franchise was imminent. So when they released this on mobile phones, it was like, man, we really want Fire Emblem. We don't want to see it go away. Let's release this game. Let's make this game kind of our own game. I think it had been in development for a long time. Because once they created their engine, they were ready to go for future releases. But in general, yeah, Fire Emblem was kind of on the way out at the time, because Awakening really revived the franchise. I think that was a 2013 release. And that was the first super majorly popular Fire Emblem game to release in the West. So, at the time this came out, this was like your best bet for a Fire Emblem, like a true retro-styled Fire Emblem game. Because the 03 release looked like this. The 03 and 04 releases look like this on the Game Boy Advance. So you had basically a true reflection / remake of a Fire Emblem style game on a mobile phone when this released in 2012. So shout out to the developers of Partia / Partia, Imago Software.
And you guys should definitely go check out Partia.
Partia, let's see.
Partia.
It's really fun. It feels just like a Fire Emblem game.
It certainly looks like it, and the gameplay looks like it, and the dialogue box.
So it's only $4. Okay, if you guys can't afford $4, but you're gonna go buy Fire Emblem 3 Houses, you're lying to yourself. Okay. I think they've got 3 games. Yep, Partia 1, 2, and 3. So shout out to Imago Software. Number 2 is only $5.99, and I think the third one is where they actually created a widescreen version. Yep. So the third game is actually built for widescreen. I think they all 3 stretch, but you'll see here, the artwork is boxed, so it looks like more of a square 4:3. But in general, yeah, these games are well made. The story's really well made. 21 ratings, but 4.6 for number 3. See how many ratings they got for number 2. 22 ratings for number 2, 4.5 out of 5.
Man, that's so low, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. On the original one, they had 117 ratings, okay? So 4.2 out of 5. But
Really good.
But I mean, think about it. They're getting the same amount of ratings that we get views on videos, so that's not that many.
No, it isn't.
So I would really like it if everybody go check out Partia by Imago Software. It's only $3.99. Go give it a shot. This is not. We were not paid by this company. They're not big enough probably to have advertising from. Well, they probably could buy us, but they didn't.
Yeah, at least Chris wasn't paid.
I was not. Oh, whoa. No, this is not a paid advertisement. I just really enjoyed this game. It's a lot of fun. I can prove to you that I have it on my phone at this time. Give me 1 second. I'll show you.
Yep, I see it.
There it is. It's on my phone. Touch to start. If I could do it. Yep. Partia, whatever it is. But yeah, no, it's really well optimized for mobile. Go check it out. I don't recommend many mobile games, so you know this one has to be good.
No, yeah, definitely don't.
As always, if you guys enjoyed this podcast, enjoyed this video, please like it. Please give us a comment about why you liked it or why you hated it. Please share it across your social medias and subscribe to the podcast.
Please do.
As always, I'm Chris.
Will.
And we will see you
Next, CHRILLCAST.